My next guest is back in action against Billy Quarantillo, UFC Fight Night, August 5th. It is right around the corner. It is Damon Jackson, live from the car right now. Damon, how are you, man?
Doing great, man. How you doing?
Doing great, but I'm not going to be fighting Billy Q in a little bit here. Was this the right amount of time off? You happy? I'm sure you're happy to get a big fight like this.
Yeah, I just basically took a trip with my wife. We had our 10-year anniversary after a couple fights ago, and so we didn't get to do anything. So we went over to Italy and went all around like Rome, and it was a cool trip. So we did that, and then I had taken some time off to open my own gym. So I just got that going about a month ago. Just finally got open, and so getting that thing rolling has been awesome. It's been great training, honestly. It's been pretty awesome. So yeah, that's just taking some time off with the wife, and then got the gym going. So we're she's actually up there right now, and I go to Home Depot and then meet her back up there. So it's been great.
Good, man. That's awesome. How long were you in Italy for?
Oh man, like 14 days, man.
Oh,
We
cool.
went to Istanbul. We were over there for a while in Turkey, and then we saw the Asia, Europe side. It was really cool. That was probably the coolest place we went. And then going to Rome, that was really cool to see all that. The ruins there was really really cool. It was definitely something you got to see in person to really respect how like the way it is, and the fact that it's been there as long as it has. It's just really cool.
And then just quickly, you mentioned your gym. What's the name of it, and how's it been being a gym owner, man?
It's actually a Fortis MMA Lakeside, so it's an
Oh, cool. So it's
affiliate.
still the Fortis
So
name.
it's
That's
just
awesome. Okay.
yeah, for sure. Because I've been with Coach since the beginning, and then we kind of grown that name as a team together. So it's been really cool to like be a part of it. And I know that it's a brandable thing. It's something that there's no one else in the world that can use our name. So it's like it's pretty cool to use it. And we're fighting every weekend. We have someone on the card, so it's been great.
Quickly, Danny Ige fight. What did you learn the most from that you're bringing into this fight?
Man, I really wasn't prepared. Like everybody kind of, talks about these like injuries and things like that. And like, I wasn't wrestling good the whole camp. So it was, it was definitely something that, I had a few things that were bothering me. And it was, I got lucky that past Sabatini fight, that was part of my game plan was to throw that front kick. But I got really fortunate to catch him as quick as I did with that because I had tore my pec right before that fight, probably about 2 months before that fight. And I literally just got to where I could start doing push-ups again about probably 3 months ago, maybe 4 months ago. And then now I'm back to like, grappling live, wrestling live, doing everything back to normal. So, just going back to that fight, I wasn't myself that fight. It was really frustrating because I should have performed way better than that, but I was definitely not ready for that fight. So that was the biggest thing I took away was that I probably should have held it back a little bit and, probably not taking the fight. But, it was just, I wanted that fight really bad and it came up, so I couldn't turn it down. So.
Was it also part of the fact that like you had all this stuff coming up? It's like the timing worked out to take that fight, and then you could go do everything with your wife and the gym and all that. Did you kind of feel pressure, like, hey, I got to get something in at this point?
No, it wasn't like that. I was trying to fight in December, and then it just didn't work out. I almost fought Bryce on a super short notice, Bryce Mitchell, and like that almost really played out. Like we were like right there. I was ready to go, and then they did. I didn't hear anything for a few weeks because it was like the end of December, and then they're like, "Hey, we want you to do this fight." I was like, "Let's go," whatever. And so they gave me that fight, and just like it's something that like I said I would fight him, I would fight Alex Caceres, I'd fight anyone in the ranked fighters because I just wanted to fight and with someone ranked. And I think winning the past Sabatini fight was kind of a false sense of where I was at because I got really fortunate to land that kick and to take him out that quickly, because if that would have been a 3-round wrestling fight, like I probably wouldn't have won that fight because he's tough as hell. And I just wasn't 100% at all. I'm just not getting back to it. I would pull my shirt up and show it to you, but it's kind of weird. So
It's
it's like
okay. It's all good. I'll take your word for it.
it's back there. It's all good. I didn't have to have surgery, fortunately. That was pretty awesome. And then I've just been rehabbing like crazy. I actually have an invention that I've been rehabbing it with, and I actually made it. I got the patent about 4 years ago. I haven't released it yet. So that I actually am gonna release it soon, and it's gonna be really cool when that comes out. So
Okay.
it's just it helps your chest and shoulders and stuff. So I won't get into it too much, but
No
yeah, it
worries.
helps rehab a lot.
Let's talk about Billy Q. 17-5 record. What do you know about him? How do you feel like you match up against him?
I mean, this is a fan fight, man. All day, this is a fan fight. I think his cardio, my cardio, plus he's looking for finishes every fight, and that's all I do, look for finishes. So I think this is gonna be a freaking barn burner first round, like right off the bat. It's gonna get crazy. Definitely this is he's tough as hell. You can't look past a guy like him for sure. He's done that to a lot of people where they're like, oh well, I'm more athletic than him, I'm faster than him or whatever, and it's like, sure enough, here in the second, third round, he starts, making his way back in, and he finishes fights because people give up. And I think that's a good matchup in a lot of ways because me and him are a lot alike in a lot of ways. So I'm ready for this fight. I know he will be too, and I know it's going to be a tough fight for both of us for sure.
Was it pretty easy negotiation just with the fact that you both have the same manager?
Oh, I mean, I don't. My Jason knows me, man. Like that, they know me. Like it ain't a question of like I say win whatever. Like I'll make weight year round. I can fight someone year round. I can fight someone on a 2 or 3 day notice. Like I'll do a month notice, whatever. Like, I think Billy's the same way. I think he's just ready to get back in there because he had that rough loss to Edson. You can't really hold that against him because he got caught. But it's like Edson's a tough dude, man. I would have been trying to take his ass down too. So
Yeah, no, I hear you for sure. Now, with the new gym, has that impacted camp at all? Or are you still doing sort of your usual amount at the main Fortis camp as far as training partners and all that?
I've done all my serious, like hardcore, like crazy hard sparring there, but a lot of my freaking technique and drilling, man, it's been at my place and it's been
Nice.
great because like I'm repping out all these like day one submissions, day one footwork, head movement drills, all these things like that I haven't done in over 10 years for sure. I haven't done this stuff consistently and since I started. So
Good.
it's been really good in a lot of ways. Yeah, for sure.
What do you make of this was in the news, I think, last week. Jeff Neal, your teammate, Ian Garry, wearing that shirt with his mugshot. Did you find that kind of cross the line a little bit? What did you make of that?
Whatever, man. I mean, like, if it was like, I mean, what, like, you're gonna, flaunt someone's worst day of their life kind of thing. Like, it's just like, it is what it is. I think that with fighting, man, it comes in so many ways. And like fighters, we gotta be the athlete, we gotta be the promoter, we gotta be like the talent and the all the showbiz BS that comes with it. It's kind of like, he's definitely stretching it far, and I hope he's ready to go because
Well, I think he's kind of poked the bear a little bit. Knowing Jeff,
man,
I think like I'd be
oh
careful what you
God,
wish for, man, because like Gary really hasn't done that to any other opponents, and I'm like, Jeff's not an easy guy to fight, man. Just ask even Shavkat it, you know.
yeah, 100%, man. He's in trouble, man. I'm telling you right now, Jeff's gonna tear his ass up, man. He's motivated, that's for sure. I definitely think that I mean, I'm sure he got some giggles out of it. I'm sure some people were like, "Oh, that was so cool," whatever. But like once the cage door shuts, it's like, whatever you did, you're gonna, you're gonna pay for it for sure. But Jeff's ready to go.
Yeah, no, it's going to be a good fight. Your corner, I imagine Coach Safe will be in there with you. Who's going to be in the cage with you that night?
Yeah, they're my two buddies, man. I got a second grade buddy and a college buddy that they've been in my corner for like most of the time at Apex. They were in my corner, So it's Brandon and Richard. I've been friends with them forever. So it's like it just makes it normal. I only have one coach. Like Coach Safe's the only one that I really ever listen to. I have people that help me out with jits or help me out with boxing or something, but like as far as like game plans goes and like weekly, talks about the fight coming up and stuff, Safe's the only one that, that coaches me.
How's this one playing out on August 5th? How do you see it going down?
Man, it's gonna be fast paced. I promise you that it's gonna be up fast paced, right in his face, and I'm looking for a finish for sure. Definitely, I'm gonna come out swinging for sure.
How many more fights you have left in your contract? I feel like you signed a new deal not that long ago, so I'm assuming
Yeah,
you're still in that, or what's the
I'm
latest?
pretty sure I have 3.
Okay,
So no, you
there
know
you go.
what? Yeah, I have 3. Yeah, 3.
Okay. So that's good. So
I'm looking
yeah.
to do them all this year too, though. So I'm looking to get this one in and two more. So I'm like, that little time off was great because me and my wife literally we haven't done a trip for more than a week since our honeymoon. So it was like for us to go on a trip like that it was rough, but it was like such a cool thing. And I'm ready to get back in there though. I'm like ready to get back at it, stay busy.
Is there anywhere you haven't traveled that you're looking to go? See, I know you and your wife like doing a lot of traveling and stuff.
Yeah, I told her that was her only shot about taking a trip anywhere without a beach. So from here on out, it's gonna be a beach. And I think Belize is gonna be next for me and her, and then we're gonna take the girls to Hawaii in the fall.
Nice.
So yeah.
You got it planned out. Are you still doing? I know I always ask you this every like couple interviews, but are you still doing the RV thing at all, or is that like done? You used to, for those who don't know, you used to redo RVs and sell them.
I miss it so bad. And I like, so someone else, maybe it was you that asked me that a while back. And we actually almost bought one the other day, but so we just built a brand new house and our HOAs, I don't think they're going to be the biggest fan of it, but honestly, they're still doing all these other constructions on the houses in the area. So I think we could get away with it if we do one now, but once the houses get finished, there's no way I would be able to do one at my house. So, and I didn't build my garage high enough to like, pull it into my garage. I just have like a regular
Okay.
two-car garage. So it's not tall enough to like pull in on a trailer. So, but no, that's definitely something that, because we renovated our house and that was what stopped me. And then after we renovated our house, we sold it and then we moved into an apartment while I was building a house. And so we couldn't do it one there, obviously. And so we didn't do one for like 2 years and, or maybe longer. And then, but I've had so many people ask me for that. I've had people bring me their campers and I've done things to them, but I have not done a full remodel yet, but I'm doing one soon for sure.
Quickly before we go, a couple weeks removed from that featherweight title fight in your division, Volkanovski Rodriguez. How impressed were you with Alex Volkanovski finishing Yair Rodriguez? That early in the fight.
Yeah, I wasn't shocked, not even a little bit. I said that from the beginning was that it's just not even close. There's not really. I mean, Ilya is going to be a tough fight for him for sure, but like it's just not even close right now with any of the guys in the top five. With how well he's so well rounded, his striking is so crazy. Like his little J-step stuff he does it. It's just really impressive. Like he's definitely a tough dude, and I wasn't shocked, but I kind of was and wasn't shocked that he got it finished so quickly.
And you're a tough dude for bracing this interview in the heat in your car. I don't know if you have air conditioning on. I hope you do, but yeah. Damon, appreciate you the time, man. If there's anyone you want to thank before we get out of here, any sponsors, any social media, anything like that, I'll give you the last word.
Nah, man, I appreciate everybody's support. You can follow me at Damon B. Jackson on Instagram. I really don't do anything else, but that's about it.